Hi Virgo, this is your horoscope for August 2013 for anyone who have their ascendant sun or moon in Virgo. And if you don't know what your ascendant sign or moon signs are, which most people usually don't, they just know their sun sign, you can find them out in my birth chart calculator, for which I'm putting a link below this video at astrolada.com. You just need to know your time of birth, or at least approximately within 20-30 minutes. And the ascendant sign will be much more specific for you because it changes every 2 hours. It's not as general as the sun sign prediction, which sun sign, everyone born in the same month will have the same sun sign, but only people born within an hour of the day that you're born will have the same ascendant sign like you, or only people born within the day or two when you are born will have the same moon sign as you. So these give more specific influences. The moon will show more psychologically how you're feeling, emotionally, astrally, the astral influences in your life, which are the most intense ones that you feel most strongly, the life of feelings, while the ascendant sign will give specific predictions about regarding your physical body, where you are, about your tangible real life influences. Anyway, what happens if you're Virgo ascendant sun and moon for October this month, for August, what am I talking, 2013, the first 20 days of this month, it's best that you take it easier and rest more. It is ideal time for holiday making and going to retreats or calm exotic places, or maybe going some meditations, or just staying at home and resting a bit more, because planets are triggering your 12th house of retreat. Do not push yourself too hard because you might not be feeling 100%. If you're feeling less motivated, don't beat yourself on the head about it. It's just a natural cycle before all the planets start moving into your sign of Virgo. And when the sun moves into Virgo, but before they do so, the energy is retreated a little bit from you. And when the sun is triggering your 12th house, it is much more likely that you are more tired and motivated and emotional, more emotional than at other times. It's a psychic house. It's a house of subconscious inclinations and kind of a house of being a bit more lost, a bit more confused, a bit more, even might not be feeling physically so well, some of you, or just they might need to sleep more. Watch out for hidden enemies and others undermining you behind your back as well, because 12th house is very hidden house, so someone might be, somehow working against you without you being very aware of it. Let's see how your career will be proceeding this month, Virgo. Well, I would advise you to postpone important projects or starts in your career, possibly till after the 20th of August, because you might not be able to have the drive needed to kickstart these, or you might not have all the picture and information that you need before the 20th. Try to avoid tasks which require a lot of details and mental focus, because the mental alertness can be a bit lacking for you this month, Virgos. This period can be very good for those of you who are in creative professions, where imagination is used, or in helping vocations like medicines, hospitals, social services, and when compassion and sympathies are the key, because the 12th house rules those much more intangible situations of emotion ability, sympathy, of compassion and imagination, the subconscious. People doing scientific or any kind of research where they have to be isolated for long hours from the world will also benefit from this period in their research, because it almost puts them in some kind of a meditative state. And during those meditative moments, people can have like enlightening moments, almost working hours away, isolated. You might just get, this kind of isolation that the 12th house brings. It can give, as I said, like bulb moments ahead your head. But they're more intuitive. They're not so logical. They're not due to the details or due to the logic that you put. They're just like more natural inspirations you can receive. Let's see. After the 20th of August, you'll have way more conditions, ambitions, energy, and clarity for your professional field. So all of a sudden, you'll feel revived professionally, and actually in everything in your life. You'll get more feeling better overall. Especially good periods for your career where something important can transpire is around the 24th of August, maybe a couple of days before or after, when the Sun joins Mercury in the sky. And the Sun is the planet of career, of work, of anything to do with basically with success, worldly success, maybe to do with your reputation in some way. And Mercury is your planet. Mercury is your Virgo because Mercury rules Virgo. So Mercury joins with the Sun, so it's very likely some kind of acknowledgement, recognition, or something important to do with your goals and professional life and public life to happen. Or something to do with your, takes you a step closer to fulfilling some projects maybe. What about your love this month, Virgo? Venus, the planet of love, will be waltzing through your sign in Virgo. Venus, the planet of love, is in the sign of Virgo till the 17th of August, which makes it a very auspicious period for love, romance, reconnecting, experiencing intimacy, getting closer to your partner if you've been drifting apart. And you'll be way more charming and magnetic and will be attracting others with your grace and sweeter disposition. Even if you're not like finding the love of your life, you can just charm others and impress them a bit more, and it's more likely people to find you attractive and to want to spend more time with you, and because, as I said, of this sweetness, this magnetic energy which comes to you when Venus transits your first house. And actually the opposite sex might like you more. As I said, even if you don't go necessarily on hot dates, what can happen is that others might just flirt a bit more with you, or find you attractive, or give you a compliment in some way. And you feel more attractive yourself when Venus triggers your own sign, especially if your ascendant is in Virgo, which shows the physical appearance. You feel yourself more magnetic, you feel yourself more attractive. And it's a particularly great time for you to do some beauty therapies this month, till the 17th of August. If you want to beautify yourself, maybe cut your hair, go to a hairdresser, maybe go to a, beautician, or anything to do with beautifying yourself, making you more attractive physically. In August is very auspicious time for you, especially if your ascendant is in Virgo, and the Sun and the Moon to a bit lesser degree. Okay, any pleasures of the senses like good food, drinks, sensual enjoyments, beautiful people, views, luxury items, all these Venus things are likely to be in your daily life a bit more for a few days in August, or maybe a week overall, It is not a promise that you will meet the love of your life, as I said, but at least you will get to feel more enamored with life or with others. What about your money horoscopes prediction, Virgo? When Mars and Jupiter join together in any sign, in an area of a person's life, it tends to give way more financial gains. And in your case, both Jupiter and Mars fall in August in your 11th house of earnings and gains. So particularly gainful period possible for a lot of you, Virgos. If you're in a business, it will become much more gainful this month. So you can have much more profits from a business. Or you start reaping rewards, financial rewards for some work that you've done. Now you start getting those rewards finally. Or if you're on salary, you might secure yourself some other source of income or sum of money that, that is not your official salary. Make investments now as well. They will prove to be financially auspicious. So good financial time. Yes, very good. Just a second, and I want to give you some specific days and degrees of influence. So those of you who are born from around the 25th, around the 30th of August, plus minus a day or two, or those of you who have their ascendant or moon from around 3 till 6 degrees in Virgo, you're having Neptune transits. And Neptune transits are very rare. They happen once in 70, 60, 70 years, so once in a lifetime transit. They continue for about 2 years, but particularly in August, those of you who are born on those days, they will feel the Neptune transit strongly enough. And I'm putting links here for the videos of Neptune transiting ascendant, sun or moon, which will give you more in-depth. Each video is about 15-20 minutes, so it will really explain you in depth what those influences are. And if you are born on those degrees and those days, Neptune will be in your life for about 2 years, but it's such a powerful transit, such a powerful influence. It's good to know what it means so you don't freak out, because Neptune can be extremely confusing time, loss of ego, loss of boundaries, loss of ambition, loss of motivation, while the ego is disintegrating, a higher consciousness is trying to evolve. But it's a difficult process when the loss of the identity that it entails, and the confusion can be extremely ungrounding for a lot of you. So make sure you check those videos to see what exactly they entail. Thank you.